I probably first noticed Brooke was having some issues when she was in 4th grade. She got really angry and sad all the time. We couldn't say anything to her.
My father passed when I was 8 years old, and I guess I never really understood death at that young, so I always just thought he was going to come through the door. And then once I hit about 4th grade, that's when everything, I guess, came crumbling down. It made me realize, he's not coming back. My initial thought was that my hero, the person I need, girls need their father, and he was gone. And I was angry. I was angry at my mom at part of it, and it wasn't her. I was angry at him, and I was angry at the world. But that's definitely what set it all off, and the group of friends I was hanging out with as well.
It was real rough for Brooke. She lost her father at a young age, and the questions that she had and unanswered, what do you do as a parent when everything you try, you feel like you're failing, and, your kid wants to fight with you and argue with you, and it's just rough water, so to speak.
I got her into counseling. She did that for a while. Come to find out a few months later, she was self-harming.
In 2019, of the summer, I decided that I wanted to be with my dad. So I took a whole bunch of pills, and I went to the ER, and they assessed me and said I need to be sent here, and I was terrified.
It didn't hit me until she tried overdosing the first time on how severe it was. We decided it was best if she got some help from Shodair.
I tried to run as much as I could. I definitely didn't want to be there, but there was also times where I knew I needed to be there, that it was the safest place for me at that time. When you're in there, it's not like you're alone. At first it might seem like there, but the people and the staff, they are so caring and so understanding. They will sit there with you for hours if need be and talk to you. It's a place where anything is possible.
I didn't sleep very well when she was at home, so when she was on Shodair, I felt that she was safe. It gave me a little bit of hope and a little bit of peace of mind.
Shodair has brought to table a lot of the issues that nobody really wants to talk about or, bring to light. Depression, bipolar, anxiety, mental health awareness. It's not just about being healthy. It's way deeper than that.
I first met her in 2020, and I met her a couple of times on the inpatient services while she was here. And each of those times, she was suicidal. I remember one of the times she almost killed herself and was in the ICU before coming to our facility. So she had a lot of intention behind that. She could be challenging. She could be difficult. She, I think, had difficulty at times accepting what people wanted to offer her. And that changed over time. She was able to shift into a place in her own mind where I think she was open to receiving the help that people were going to offer her. And you could tell that difference over time because you could see progression little by little. She was more engaged. She was more open to communication, not just with us, but with her family. Her family was very supportive of her, but in a tough space. She was argumentative. She was feisty. And over time, she was able to accept the help that people offered.
Children's Miracle Network Hospitals treats kids with all types of afflictions. And when we tell our story and we tell the public about the work that is getting done, the Champions program is meant to really illustrate that wide variety of work and the care that is done for these kids and these families and their local community. So most of our hospitals are acute care facilities. And the beautiful thing about Shodair is they're providing the mental health care for the kids of Montana.
For me, being a champion child is being able to help other children and families out there struggling. That has been my dream since I have gotten out of here, is to help other kids and prove to them that no matter how long you have been lost, you can always be found. And there's always a light in the dark. Even if it's pitch black, you will find it. It is there. And that's what I hope I can do, is make a huge difference in other kids and people's lives, is to help them and see that they can do it.
With Brooke being chosen to be the champion child, it makes me so proud of her. If I could scream it from the top of the world, I would, how proud of her I am. She's excited to help people and show them that it's okay to have a mental illness.
So I think these kids, and Brooke specifically, they're bold, they're brave, and they are decreasing the stigma that comes with mental health. It's telling stories and it's breaking down barriers. And that is what's going to start to change the outlook for mental health in our country.
It's going to allow her to reach out and help other children in the manner that she would love to help, because that's who she is. That's really who she is. She is a champion child.